Hi, I'm Susan Thomas, and I'm co-founder of Keystone Church with my husband, Brandon Thomas. I'm a counselor, a wife, a mom of 4 kids, and just a woman with a really busy schedule. And I was tasked with answering the question for all of us today: what are some ways that we can incorporate rest in the middle of our busy routines? And I have to tell you, I am right there with you. There are some days when I feel like I am running wild. But you know what? God has an answer for us in the middle of all our responsibilities, in the middle of so many things that we care deeply about. And if you're like me, we desire to bring our best. Whatever role that you are living out, inside of us, we want to do the best that we can. And isn't it true that sometimes as you're seeking to do so great in one role, you'll turn around and you'll look at another area of your life and you'll feel like you're lacking? You'll feel like, am I being a great mom? Or you'll feel like, can I give everything I need to my job? Or you'll begin to sense, is my marriage in the priority place that it should be? Am I serving God with all my heart and loving Him with all of my soul? Those are questions that I think as women we face every single day. Well, God knew this. And Jesus says to us in Matthew chapter 11, He says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest." That is ground zero. We can make all of our resolutions and have all of our goals of how we're going to incorporate rest, but if we don't have the foundation of a relationship that is actively close to Jesus, we will be stressed out. We will find ourselves sacrificing the wrong things at the wrong times. Jesus says, "You come to me, spend time in my presence." Does that mean that we need to go into our closet for 2 hours in silence? I don't know about you, but that's just not going to happen. It's not possible. But Jesus says, I just want to be with you throughout your day. Talk to me, driving in your car, pop in some worship music, spend time in my presence, read a Bible verse, check out an app on your phone of a devotional. Let me speak into your world, and I will show you the rhythm of rest. And I believe God gives us some practical examples and ways that we can incorporate that rest. Even with Sabbath, there are times when we need to take time to relax and to rest. It is not just spiritual, it's a necessity. God says that's part of my rhythm for you. Maybe that's on your day of worship where you just make some intentional decisions to rest in His presence, to rest with your family, and to enjoy the life God's given you. Let the laundry take a break. Let the book work take a break, and just rest in His presence. And so I think that's a practical thing for us to do, is to be intentional with your rest. Whatever job that you're in, whatever responsibility you hold, being intentional is key. You don't want to live a reactive life, that whatever's going on around you, you just react to it. To be successful, we have to be proactive. We're thinking ahead. And that's true when it comes to rest in our lives, that we're asking God to show us the rhythm of rest and to help our families to enjoy the rhythm of rest, where we're leading our children, we're helping our husband take those moments and receive them as a gift from God. And when it comes to rest, I believe also that involves our mind. Sometimes I can be lying in bed at night and my mind is going 1,000,000 miles an hour. I don't know if you can relate. But God says, take captive every thought and make it obedient to Christ. There's times we have to tell our thoughts, I'm giving you to Jesus because I cannot deal with you. I can't deal with all of the thoughts racing in my mind. And sometimes I don't even have all the answers that my thoughts are asking. And we take those thoughts and we take them to God and we trust Him with our lives. And we begin to walk out the life that God has for us. Lord, give us rest. The Lord loves to give rest to those He loves, the Bible says. He grants us sleep. He gives us rest. He takes our burden. But He gives you choice. Will you choose today to take your burden to God? Will you choose today to come to Jesus and allow Him to exchange your worry, your stress, your burden with rest? Let's do it together. And I pray you have a restful, great day.